My dear brothers and sisters, chosen one, if you are hearing this right now, understand this clearly. This message did not reach you by accident. You were not scrolling randomly. You were not just curious. Something within you was already prepared for this moment. I am speaking to the chosen ones, the carriers of light, the warriors of truth, and those who have been set apart for a higher calling. From early on, you sensed it. Your life felt different. Your struggles felt heavier. Your responsibility felt deeper. And your heart always carried more weight than those around you. You were never meant to live an ordinary life, even if you were born into ordinary circumstances. But hear this carefully. The path of the chosen one is not only spiritual, it is also financial. And this is where many people get confused. They believe money is separate from purpose, separate from calling, separate from God. But the enemy knows something most people refuse to see. If he can restrict your resources, he can delay your assignment. If he can put pressure on your finances, he can exhaust your spirit. And if he can keep you stressed, struggling, and surviving, he can silence the full power of your voice. That is why financial warfare is one of the most overlooked battles in the life of a chosen one. You pray, you fast, you believe, yet money keeps slipping through your hands. Opportunities come, but something always pulls you back. Relief arrives, but it never seems to last. And you begin to wonder, God, if I am chosen, why is this area still under attack? Chosen one, it is not because you are doing something wrong spiritually. It is because what is attached to your future requires resources. Heaven already knows what you are capable of carrying, but the enemy studies patterns. He studies emotional triggers. He studies compassion. He studies generosity. And he knows exactly where to set traps. Not obvious traps, subtle ones, comfortable ones, traps that feel justified, traps that feel normal, traps that look like love, kindness, relief, or even obedience. That is why so many chosen ones remain stuck longer than necessary, not because they lack faith, but because they were never taught how to protect what God sends. And today, that is about to change. Before we go any deeper, I want you to pause for a moment. If this message is speaking directly to your situation, if it feels like someone finally put words to what you have been battling silently, then do me one simple favor. Hit the subscribe button right now, because what you are about to hear will shift how you see money discipline and purpose forever. And for those who know deep inside that this message found them at the exact right moment, type 1111 in the comments section below as a sign of alignment. This is not superstition. This is intention. This is you acknowledging that your season is changing. Chosen one, the battle over your finances is not random. It is strategic. And the good news is this: once a trap is exposed, it loses its power. Once you see clearly, you cannot be manipulated the same way again. Today, we are going to uncover the financial traps that have quietly drained chosen ones for generations. Traps that delay destiny, traps that weaken focus, traps that turn calling into constant survival. But as each one is revealed, you will gain clarity, strength, and authority. You will begin to walk with wisdom instead of guilt, discipline instead of pressure, and confidence instead of confusion. Because prosperity in the hands of a chosen one is not about luxury. It is about assignment. It is about reach. It is about impact. And you were never meant to struggle forever. Chosen one, now that your eyes are open, we must address a hard truth that many avoid. One of the biggest reasons chosen ones struggle financially is not because God withholds blessings, and it is not because prayer does not work. It is because many chosen ones were never taught how financial warfare actually operates. From the outside, it looks like bad luck, poor timing, or constant setbacks. But in the spiritual realm, there is a clear pattern. The enemy does not attack randomly. He attacks what carries impact. He attacks what can multiply. He attacks what can influence others. And money, whether people like it or not, is one of the fastest amplifiers of influence in this world. When resources flow freely, your voice travels farther. Your vision expands faster. Your assignment reaches more lives. That is why the enemy targets your finances before you ever fully step into your calling. Many chosen ones grow up hearing that money is evil, that struggle builds character, or that wanting more is somehow unspiritual. These beliefs feel humble, but they quietly sabotage destiny. Because while humility is holy, poverty is not a virtue. Scarcity is not a badge of honor, and constant lack is not proof of righteousness. The enemy loves when chosen ones confuse suffering with holiness because it keeps them small, quiet, and dependent. And here is where it gets even more subtle. Chosen ones are often deeply emotional, compassionate, and intuitive. You feel things others ignore. You sense pain before words are spoken. You carry empathy that makes you want to help, to give, to rescue. This is a gift from God, but without wisdom, it becomes a vulnerability. The enemy knows this. He knows how to stir emotions at the wrong time. He knows how to use guilt, urgency, comparison, and fear to push you into decisions that drain you slowly. Not in one dramatic collapse, but in 1,000 small leaks. A little here, a little there, until one day you look back and wonder why nothing seems to stick, why money comes but never stays, why relief arrives but never multiplies. And the truth is, many chosen ones were taught how to pray but never taught how to manage. They were taught how to believe but never taught how to build. They were taught how to give but never taught how to discern. So they step into adulthood spiritually awake, but financially exposed. And systems of this world are designed to exploit exactly that. Debt systems that normalize bondage, consumer systems that reward impulse, social systems that glorify comparison, religious systems that sometimes pressure giving without wisdom. None of this is accidental. It is a carefully engineered environment that keeps chosen ones distracted, stressed, and exhausted. You work hard, yet feel behind. You try to do the right thing, yet feel punished. And slowly, frustration creeps in. Doubt whispers. Confidence weakens. And the enemy hopes that eventually you will stop believing for more. But hear this clearly, chosen one. The struggle you experienced was not meant to break you. It was meant to reveal what you were never taught. You were not failing. You were operating without full information. And ignorance is not a sin, but staying ignorant is a choice. That is why this moment matters. Because awareness changes everything. When you finally see the pattern, you can interrupt it. When you finally understand the battlefield, you stop blaming yourself and start positioning yourself. God never intended for you to live in constant financial anxiety. Anxiety clouds judgment. Anxiety weakens faith. Anxiety keeps you reactive instead of intentional. And a reactive chosen one is easy to manipulate. But a disciplined chosen one is dangerous to the enemy. This is why Scripture says that God's people perish for lack of knowledge. Not lack of prayer, not lack of faith, lack of knowledge. Knowledge protects what prayer unlocks. Wisdom preserves what blessing releases. Without it, even miracles can be wasted. Chosen one, you are not behind. You are waking up, and waking up can feel uncomfortable because it forces you to confront patterns, habits, and beliefs that no longer serve your future. But discomfort is often the doorway to breakthrough. Right now, you are standing at the edge of understanding, and what comes next will determine whether your next season looks like another cycle of survival or the beginning of alignment. In the next part, we are going to expose the specific traps that drain chosen ones financially, one by one. Not to condemn you, but to empower you. Because once you recognize a trap, you can avoid it. And once you avoid it, resources begin to grow, and multiply. Stay with me, chosen one. What you are about to hear may challenge you, but it will also set you free. Chosen one, now, we move from awareness into exposure, because what you cannot name, you cannot defeat. The enemy does not need to destroy you all at once. He only needs to keep you leaking slowly. And the first trap that has drained chosen ones for generations is impulse spending. This trap is especially dangerous because it hides behind emotion. Chosen ones feel deeply. You experience highs and lows more intensely than others. When you are joyful, you want to celebrate. When you are heavy, you want relief. And the enemy knows this. He waits for emotional moments, not logical ones. He whispers comfort when you should be disciplined. He whispers reward when you should be patient. You see something you like and you buy it without pause. You feel overwhelmed and you soothe yourself with spending. You feel generous and you give without discernment. None of these decisions feel evil in the moment. They feel justified. But small emotional decisions repeated over time create financial instability. And instability weakens focus. Hear this clearly, chosen one. Discipline with money is not restriction. It is protection. Every time you pause, instead of reacting, you strengthen your authority. Every dollar you guard is a shield around your assignment. When you waste resources emotionally, you weaken that shield. But when you master your emotions, you build a fortress around your future. The second trap is wrong associations. Your circle has power whether you admit it or not. The people around you will either multiply what you carry or slowly drain it. Many chosen ones step into their calling with pure hearts, only to find themselves surrounded by people who do not understand their vision. They may love you, but they do not align with you. They see your access, not your assignment. They see your provision, not your purpose. And slowly, expectations form. Requests increase. Guilt is applied. You are made to feel responsible for fixing what you did not create. This is not generosity. This is sabotage disguised as relationship. The enemy loves to place financial drains close to chosen ones because proximity creates obligation. And obligation without discernment leads to depletion. Saying no does not make you selfish. It makes you obedient. Boundaries do not block love. They protect purpose. Every wrong association you release creates room for divine partnerships that will elevate you instead of exhaust you. The third trap is debt. Debt is one of the most effective financial prisons ever designed. It keeps chosen ones busy but not free. You work, but your work serves obligations instead of vision. Your time, energy, and creativity are consumed by payments, interest, and stress. Debt normalizes bondage and disguises it as lifestyle. But hear me well. Debt is not just financial, it is spiritual. It creates pressure that clouds judgment and weakens peace. When your mind is constantly calculating survival, it has no space to receive divine strategy. The enemy does not mind you being busy, he only fears you being free. And debt steals freedom quietly. But this trap can be broken, not overnight, but intentionally. Discipline, wisdom, and patience dismantle debt piece by piece. You are not called to live chained. You are called to lend, not borrow. Every step you take toward freedom lightens your spirit and strengthens your alignment. The fourth trap is lack of financial education. Many chosen ones pray for abundance, but never prepare for stewardship. They declare increase, but never study management. Money arrives, but without structure, it disappears. Scripture tells us that people perish for lack of knowledge, and this applies directly to finances. Spiritual power without wisdom leads to waste. God cannot pour into a vessel that refuses to be repaired. If you never learn how to budget, save, invest, and multiply, money will always pass through your hands without impact. The enemy counts on ignorance, because what you do not understand will always control you. But chosen one knowledge is available. You do not need to become an expert. You need to become responsible. Learning is not lack of faith. It is proof of stewardship. When you combine spiritual alignment with financial understanding, you become dangerous to systems designed to keep you small. The fifth trap is emotional giving. Generosity is holy. Giving is powerful. But giving without discernment is destructive. Chosen ones often give from guilt, pressure, or pity rather than instruction. Someone's story stirs your heart, and you release resources without prayer. But when you sow into the wrong soil, there is no harvest. Even Jesus warned not to cast pearls where they will be trampled. Giving emotionally drains you. Giving strategically multiplies you. God never asked you to rescue everyone. He asked you to obey Him. When you pause and ask, "Is this where you want me to sow?" you protect your future. True generosity is guided, not impulsive. When your giving aligns with divine instruction, it produces peace, not regret. Chosen one. These traps do not mean you are weak. They mean you are valuable. The enemy does not waste traps on people with no assignment. He studies patterns because he fears your potential. But now you see clearly. And clarity breaks cycles. You are no longer operating blindly. You are learning to protect what God places in your hands. And this is only the beginning, because there are deeper traps still hidden. Traps that delay destiny, not through loss, but through hesitation, distraction, and misplaced focus. Stay with me. The next revelations will challenge you, but they will also unlock the momentum you have been waiting for. Chosen one. As we continue, we now move into the traps that do not drain your money directly, but silently delay your harvest and stall your destiny. These traps are more dangerous because they feel harmless. They feel reasonable. They feel like waiting, resting, or being cautious. But the enemy often hides behind delay. The sixth trap is procrastination. Procrastination is not laziness. It is hesitation disguised as wisdom. Many chosen ones carry powerful ideas, divine instructions, and clear visions, yet they keep waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for more confidence, waiting for more money, waiting for more confirmation. And while you wait, opportunities expire. Momentum fades. Doors quietly close. The enemy does not need to stop you if he can slow you down. Every idea delayed is money delayed. Every step postponed is growth postponed. God never demanded perfection before movement. He demanded obedience. Faith requires action, and action often comes before clarity. When you move, clarity follows. But procrastination teaches nothing. Failure teaches lessons. Delay teaches stagnation. Chosen one, the world is not waiting for you to feel ready. It is waiting for you to obey. When God places urgency in your spirit, it is protection, not pressure. Move when He says move, even if the step feels small. Small obedience unlocks large acceleration. The seventh trap is laziness in purpose. This does not always look like inactivity. Sometimes it looks like busyness in the wrong direction. Many chosen ones work hard, but not on what they were assigned to do. They chase opportunities God never authorized and ignore the calling God already confirmed. And then they wonder why provision feels blocked. Heaven finances vision, not distraction. Your money, your influence, and your breakthroughs are tied to alignment. When you step out of purpose, you step out of provision. Spiritual laziness shows up when you delay obedience, avoid responsibility, or downplay your calling because it feels heavy. But chosen one, the weight you feel is not a burden. It is capacity. God would not give you an assignment without also attaching provision to it. When you return to what heaven instructed you to do, resources begin to realign. The enemy loves when chosen ones abandon their purpose because poverty thrives where purpose is ignored. Do not waste your life chasing shadows when substance has already been placed in your hands. The eighth trap is comparison. Comparison is one of the enemy's most effective weapons because it steals joy and money at the same time. When chosen ones look at others prospering, they begin to question their own progress. Insecurity rises, contentment fades, and spending increases. You buy what you cannot afford to impress people who are not assigned to your journey. You chase trends instead of instructions. You imitate instead of align. But hear this clearly. You were not chosen to copy. You were chosen to stand out. Comparison pulls your focus off your lane and places it onto someone else's process. And when you operate outside your lane, nothing flows smoothly. The car they drive, the lifestyle they display, the speed of their success has nothing to do with your assignment. Your blessings are customized, your timing is intentional, and your journey cannot be rushed by insecurity. The enemy knows that if he can make you feel behind, he can make you spend foolishly and abandon patience. But joy and provision are found in authenticity, not imitation. Stay in your lane and trust the process designed specifically for you. The ninth and most dangerous trap is ignoring divine wisdom. God speaks more than people realize. Through quiet nudges, through hesitation, through peace or discomfort. He warns before losses. He guides before breakthroughs. But many chosen ones silence that voice in favor of logic, emotion, or outside advice. And when divine instruction is ignored, unnecessary losses follow. The Spirit is your greatest financial advisor. He sees traps before they appear. He knows timing that logic cannot calculate. When you obey His whispers, you are protected. When you ignore them, you expose yourself to avoidable regret. Divine wisdom is not optional. It is survival. One instruction obeyed can save you years of struggle or thousands of dollars. The enemy sets traps daily, but God always provides a way of escape. The question is whether you are listening. Chosen one. These traps were not revealed to shame you. They were revealed to free you. Awareness restores power. Wisdom restores authority. And and alignment restores flow. You are not late. You are not broken. You are learning how to carry what is coming. In the final part, we will bring everything together and shift you from financial struggle into financial alignment so that what God places in your hands can finally stay, grow, and multiply. Stay with me. You are closer than you think. Chosen one. Now we seal this moment because revelation without alignment leads back to repetition. Everything you have heard was not meant to inform you, it was meant to transform you. The battle over your money has never been about numbers alone. It has always been about control, direction, and destiny. Money in the hands of a chosen one is not for comfort, ego, or display. It is for assignment. It is for reach. It is for impact. And this is why the enemy fought so hard to confuse you, pressure you, and exhaust you. But hear this clearly. What is exposed can no longer dominate you. From this moment forward, you are no longer reacting emotionally. You are responding strategically. You are no longer giving blindly. You are giving with discernment. You are no longer delaying obedience. You are moving with clarity. Financial alignment begins when your identity shifts. You are not a survivor. You are a steward. You are not behind. You are being prepared. You are not cursed. You are simply never shown the full picture. And now that you see it, your responsibility changes. Discipline is no longer punishment, it is protection. Boundaries are no longer rejection, they are obedience. Learning is no longer fear, it is wisdom. When your finances align with your purpose, peace returns. Creativity returns. Momentum returns. Resources stop slipping and start staying. And when resources stay, they grow. When they grow, they multiply. And when they multiply, your assignment expands beyond what you ever imagined. Chosen one, do not take this lightly. This is a turning point. Many will hear this message and feel inspired for a moment, but a few will hear it and change patterns. Those few are the ones who experience lasting breakthrough. Those few are the ones heaven can trust with more. And I believe you are one of them. Right now, I want you to mark this moment. If this message convicted you, confirmed you, or awakened something deep inside you, type 1111 in the comments as a declaration that you are stepping into financial alignment. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. If you recognize that you have fallen into some of these traps, and you are choosing wisdom over emotion, discipline over delay, and obedience over fear, type 777 in the comments as a sign that this cycle ends with you. And if you are ready to protect your assignment, steward your resources, and walk boldly into the next season God has prepared for you, then share this message with someone you know is chosen, but struggling silently. This is how light spreads. This is how chains break. This is how alignment multiplies. Subscribe to this channel because this is not the end. This is the beginning of a new way of thinking, living, and building as a chosen one. Walk in wisdom, walk in discipline, walk in alignment, and watch how provision follows obedience. Blessings, clarity, and abundance are already moving toward you.